So I am here to answer my activity for utilitarianism, in which my teacher gave us 4 questions. So here's the 4 questions that I wrote since I can't memorize it. So the first question is that what is the main idea of Mill's utilitarianism? So for me, Mill's utilitarianism is that uh, doing the right thing promotes happiness, and doing the wrong thing causes unhappiness. So for him, I think that happiness is equals to pleasure with the absence of pain, not just for oneself but for everyone else that are affected of the actions. And for him, he states that moral and mental pleasures are far more greater than the physical pleasures, such as rest and food. And his greatest principle is, I think, he said that um, doing the greater good for the greater number, in which is it really focuses on the utilitarianism. And for the next questions is, how does Mill differ from Bentham's perspective here? So for me, I think, for my opinion, Bentham's perspective is more on, he says that every pleasure is equal, and happiness can be measured by its own quantity. Like it can be measured for how much happiness it brings. And but for Mills is that his way of thinking about the pleasure is that some pleasures can be of higher quality rather than equal, since like he said that mental and moral pleasures is far more superior than the physical ones, such as like food and rest. And for the higher pleasure is like knowledge, love, and emotions. That is far what I've remembered. And for the third questions is that, what strengths or weaknesses of utilitarianism has? So this is the third question. So the first, I mean, the first pros is, it is better. I mean, it is easy to apply in real life situations, and it promotes safe and better environments for people, and as well as it provides fair judgments or fair decisions for everyone else. And for the weaknesses is that, I think, uh, the weaknesses here is that it is hard to measure its happiness, like quantifiably, since let's just say the focus is more on everyone, so you can't just focus on one person to measure its own happiness, and this just focuses more on the average happiness of the group. And also it is quite demanding, the utilitarianism is, because I'd say, like, humans are naturally biased to themselves, and would actually pick themselves before others. So it's a bit too demanding, since you'd have to always pick, I mean, like, choose everyone rather than yourself. So it it's like saying, for example, like, it's your birthday, and then you're going to a restaurant. Instead of picking your favorite restaurants, you'd have to pick something else that would suit everyone's taste and they would enjoy it, in which would be I think, a sacrifice for the everyone else, and you'd sacrifice something from you. And the fourth question is, how might utilitarianism apply to real life situation you care about? So this is the fourth question. So I think utilitarianism might apply in real life is, they would follow the rules. For example, um in the internet. So since we're more immersed in the internet nowadays, some people like to spread misinformations and create like deep fakes that would easily um, fool some older generation, since I'd say AI is getting a bit out of hand lately, since it is improving in a tremendous fast pace, and some people can't distinguish AI or whether it is real or not. So in order for me to help, I would just take down the misinformations that are uploaded and create a more positive and safe environment for the like people, and with it will be more trustworthy environment in which would be great for most people. And that's all. Yeah, that's all the questions that I have answered. Bye bye.